Most High is love. He ain't dealing with no puffed up heart. This uncircumcised. Alright? You must call yourself a Gentile being like that. You're a lost sheep. You're a lost Israelite with a Gentile mind state. Alright? Brothers or sisters. And if we act like that, we Gentiles too, within the mindset of thinking. We lost sheep too. Alright? So let's get it together, Israel. And let's be obedient unto the word of the Most High. The whole key to the Bible is obedience. Alright? Read on.
Okay. Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet as he ought to know.
If you think you know everything, you don't know jack. If you are puffed up in what you know. You don't know nothing. Alright? Because, let me tell you something. Learning about the knowledge of the Bible is everlasting, man. It never ends. Always learning something new or something we don't know. Okay? There's always a deeper hidden mystery brought to our knowledge for all those who are humble enough to humble themselves down, to keep themselves quiet, and to learn. Okay? But if you are puffed up, you ain't gonna know nothing. Because you don't want to learn, you just want to keep running your mouth. You want to keep your mouth shut. Just shut up, sit down, and learn something. Alright? Gotta humble ourselves. Alright? Like scriptures say in the book of Proverbs, iron sharpeneth iron. Iron sharpeneth iron. Okay? I'm telling you, if I don't know something, and there's a brother that know what I don't know, I'm trying to learn. Just like I might know something that brother might not know. He needs to learn as well. We both can learn from one another. If we ain't all popped up in the knowledge that we already know. Alright? That's all I want to learn. Now go back to, actually go to 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 36.
You know what he said?
11:36, come.
First Kings chapter 11 verse 36.
Let me see something. This thing might be cut off. I'm still recording this for. Sure. Read on.
Alright. It says, and unto his son will I give one tribe, that David my servant may have a light always before me in Jerusalem.
And where?
In Jerusalem.
That's right. Okay, read on.
The city which I have chosen me to put my name there.
Five words. Jerusalem. Chosen. My name there. What's the name of that city? Jerusalem. What's that place in the Most High chosen? Jerusalem. Okay? Where did the Most High chosen put his name? In Jerusalem. The city that he chose. Okay? Not the Amorite Jerusalem, so-called Hamite Jerusalem, so-called African Jerusalem, which is in another part of Israel. The Jerusalem which is in the southern part of Israel, where the lands are ruined. Okay? The real Jerusalem. Alright, understand that. That is where we're supposed to be keeping them 3 feasts. The Feast of Weeks, which is the Feast of Passover, right, Con?
Feast of Weeks.
Feast of Weeks.
If you want unleavened bread and Passover.
Unleavened bread and Passover. Passover stuff on my mind. Feast of Weeks, Tabernacles, and unleavened bread. We're supposed to be keeping those. We're supposed to be gathering together 3 times a year. That's what we're supposed to be going. Alright? Get that through your head, Israel. Okay? That's what we're supposed to be going. Wherever the Most High put his name at, that's what we're supposed to be keeping our feasts. Okay? Well, we know the lamb not going to destroy it. A whole lamb, that is. That's what we're supposed to be keeping the feast at. That's what we're supposed to keep the Passover at. Where the Most High put his name at? You think you're really going to be honored in the land of our captivity? You keeping the Passover way? No, we're supposed to be keeping where the Most High put his name at. And where is that? Jerusalem. It's not hard. Alright? What's that? It's 1 Kings, right? Alright, read 2 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 13. Alright, Israel. You gotta get it together. Alright, read on.
2 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
So King Rehoboam strengthened himself in Jerusalem and reigned. For Rehoboam was 140 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which Yahawah had chosen out of all the tribes of Israel to put his name there.
Is that it?
And his mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonitess.
Check this out. It said Jerusalem. The AHDAWAN had chosen out of the tribes of Israel to put his name there. Jerusalem, man. Check this out. We better stop acting like we enjoy being in the land of our captivity. Okay? We better stop acting like we getting comfortable here. That's not good. Like we love the United States of America. United States of abomination, that is. I want to live here forever. That's crazy. Why would you want to live in this abominable land forever, man? Like, this is the end of our days. We're spending right here. Like, we ain't going no farther, because that's what we act like. We act like worldly Israelites. Okay? We got to get uncomfortable, man. We have to change our minds. Okay? My mind is on another level now, man. I'm not with it. I can't do it no more. I'm tired. Alright? Tired, Israel. I don't want nothing to do with this abominable land. I want to go home. I can't wait for Mashiach Yahawah to get here. Alright? And you should be in the same mind frame too. Give me Romans chapter 12, verse, and read verse, I think it's 2. Okay? Because this is something that you must know. Read that for me.
Alright. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
That's right. Read on.
But be ye transformed.
What?
But be ye transformed.
Transform. You ever seen the movie Transformers? You see how they transform from a robot to a car, and from a car to a robot? Transform, which means change. Alright? Understand that change. Alright? Read on.
Okay. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
By the renewing of your mind. Change your mind. Transform out of that wickedness and that darkness of the world that you're in. Being caught up in your flesh. You gotta transform out of that, man. You gotta change. Everything about you is supposed to change, man. We're supposed to be true servants of the Most High. Okay? Let's walk like it. Let's act like it. Let's talk like it. Let's be about it. No faking, no none of that. Israel. Alright? What else to say?
Alright. It says, by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
And we already know what the will of the Most High is. That good, which is that lawful and acceptable will of the Most High. Alright? Change your mind from being a simple mind secretly too. Because there's a lot of people doing a lot of things in secret. Alright? But then they transform back into their old self. It's like they put a coat on it. Okay? They put a coat on to put a front on in front of everybody. This is what they want everybody else to see. But behind them closed doors, that coat comes off. And they become the wolf who they truly are. It's like a wolf in sheep clothing. They appear, oh, we're so set apart. We really about that word. But behind them closed doors, they worse than the child of the devil himself. Okay? So we gotta be aware of these things. That's why I said transform, man. Because if you can't get your house in order, it's no sense you even being out teaching the word. You must stay home, suspend yourself, because I know I suspend myself quick if I'm off. Period. I won't do jack. I sit down. You understand? I repent, trying to get myself together to be truly able to go and be about the Father's business. Okay? So you must do the same thing likewise, man. Sit yourself down. Get your house in order. If you can't get your house in order, don't even be about the Father's business. Take a year off and get yourself together. Alright? And then come and be about the Father's business when you truly are able. Don't front the Father. See, you got nothing to prove to me. You got nothing to prove to nobody. You got something to prove to the Most High. Like the scripture says, the Most High loves those who are chastised. But you better be careful what kind of chastisement the Father bring upon your life. Let's see if this camera running. Cool. Better be about the chastisement because, you know, like I say, better be careful what kind of chastisement the Father will bring upon your life. Because the chastisement would be you get smacked by a bus or you get jumped and stomped down until you die. That could be the Father's chastisement. I'm about to take you out because I don't want you to sin no more. You doing too much. You got to go. Understand that. Now let's get the proper order on how to keep the Passover. Let's go to Exodus, the 12th chapter. Alright. Read that for me.
Start from verse 1.
Come.
Alright, Exodus chapter 12, verse 1.
Come.
And Yahawah spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
Come.
It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Come.
Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel.
All the congregation of Israel.
Saying,
Read on.
In the 10th day of this month they shall take to them every man a lamb.
And a what?
Every man a lamb.
And what day?
He says, the 10th day of this month.
And the 10th day of F.O.P.E. On the 10th day, we're supposed to be getting a lamb. Okay? That's a proper order. We're supposed to get a lamb and keep that joint up until the Passover, which means we're supposed to be taking care of that lamb, make sure that lamb is properly prepared to be slaughtered. Make sure it's perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with the lamb. Why? Because we had it for 10 days. Alright? Do you hear this, Israel? This is how we really properly supposed to prepare this lamb, which is a representation of Hamashiach Yahawah. Why? Because he was perfect. Go to hold up. Let me see. Okay. Go to give me Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. Then go back there. Okay. Go to Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. Come. I am the God.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 38.
48.
48? Oh goodness, I'm like missing it.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. No problem.
Alright, Matthew 5 verse 48. Be therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
Right. So be ye therefore perfect, for which your heavenly Father in heaven is perfect. So Hamashiach Yahawah is telling us, be you therefore perfect, for which your heavenly Father in heaven is perfect. If you're telling us perfect, you know he's not a hypocrite. That means he's perfect. And the word perfect means perfection. He's perfect, he's complete. He's the whole law. Understand? In fact, go to Psalm chapter 17 verse 9.
Alright, Psalms chapter 17 verse 9.
Come.
It says, from the wicked that
I'm sorry. Is it 17 Go to Psalms chapter 19 verse 7. Salaki, I was wrong about that. Oh, right there. Come. That's one I wanted. Read that for me.
Psalm chapter 19 verse 7.
Come.
The law of Yahawah is perfect.
The law of Yahawah is perfect. That's how we can become perfect, by keeping and walking in the laws and commandments of the Most High Yahawah by Hashem Hamashiach Yahawah. Alright, read on.
Converting the soul.
Converting your soul, which means changing your mind. Isn't that what the Apostle Paul just said in Romans chapter 12 verse 2? By renewing of your mind, changing your mind into a perfect mind, a lawful mind. Alright? Understand that. Read on.
Alright. It says the testimony of Yahawah is sure, making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. Okay? Making wise the simple. You know the wisdom of this world is foolishness. Alright, that's right in the book of Corinthians. It tells you that. Okay? So understand this situation. The law of the Most High is perfect. Converting the soul. Go to John chapter 14 verse 6.
John chapter 14 verse 6.
What did it say?
Yahawah said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
You see, he said he's the truth, right? Go to Psalm chapter 119 verse 142. He just said he's the truth, and we discovered that the law is perfect, right? And he told us, be you perfect, for which your heavenly Father in heaven is perfect, right? And how can we become perfect? By walking in the law, such commandments, and having faith in the Mashiach Yahawah. Both of them two go hand in hand. Can't have one without the other. It's not going to work that. It's not going to work like that. All right? Understand that. All right? All right. Read that for me.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 142.
Kind.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Kind.
And thy law is the truth.
Thy law is the what?
Thy law is the truth.
Whoa, you hear that, Israel? The law is the truth. And the Mashiach Yahawah is saying, John chapter 14, verse 6, he is the truth, which means he is the law, which means he is perfect. Like I told you before, there's the proof right there. What more do you need, Israel? Now let's go back to this lamb. The lamb got to be perfect, how Mashiach Yahawah was perfect, which means no blemishes. Go back to Exodus, the 12th chapter. Start at verse 1 again. Actually, start at verse 2. No, start at verse 1. You're fine.
Okay. Exodus chapter 12, verse 1. And Yahawah spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying.
You think Moses did all this on his own? I don't think so. It said, and Yahawah spoke unto Moses to speak unto Aaron, which was his priest, to speak unto the children of Israel. So it's kind of like Aaron played a mediator between Moses and Israel in the context of this scripture. Because see, everything that the Yahawah, the word Yahawah spoke unto Moses, Moses told Aaron. Aaron dealt with Israel. Why? Because Moses had a speech impediment. Understand? He stuttered when he talked, so told Aaron to deal with Israel. As the AHDAWAN commanded Moses to do. Read on.
Alright. It says, verse 2. This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year.
It's talking about the month of Abib. Read on.
To you. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb.
Every man a lamb. Okay? Who's to take a lamb? Men is the head of the family, but deal with your family in righteousness, not like no roaring lion, man. Because you remember, it ain't gonna work like that. Alright? And don't be no hypocrite. Practice what you preach. Because if you don't, your colors is going to show. Like what that old commercial used to say, my Isha, my queen. Talking about true colors will come shining through. It sure will. Your true colors will show. Because you can't perpetrate for so long. Israel, understand that situation. Read on.
It says, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house.
A lamb for a house, according to the house of their father, a lamb for a house. Remember what the scripture is saying? As you are able. What the Most High has blessed you with. Okay? Israel's doing this as a family. Okay? Because they're about to leave up out of the land of Egypt. Egypt means exit. They're about to leave up out of there. They're getting ready for freedom. But see, here's the situation. They're leaving up out of physical captivity. But you have to leave up out of spiritual captivity too. And that's why they was purged in that wilderness. To purge their mind. Understand that. Read on.
Verse 4. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of their souls.
That's your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's your neighbor. Read on. Your fellow Israelite. Alright, read on.
It says, same verse 4. Every man according to his eating shall make your counts for the lamb.
It ain't say be gluttonous neither. It said according to, because if you're gluttonous, that's a sin. And it means you're damaging your body. And if you don't know, you better read 1 Corinthians chapter, what is that? 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16 through 17. About how defiling your body when you're gluttonous, you're damaging yourself. You're overfeeding yourself. You're damaging your organs. You're damaging your stomach. And you become bloated and you could be throwing up. And you can make yourself sick. By overeating, you're damaging yourself. Read on. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Read on.
Verse 5.
Okay.
Your lamb shall be without blemish.
Your lamb should be without what?
Blemish.
Since your lamb shall be without blemish. Okay? Understand that. Which means no spot, no wrinkles, no none of that. That's what the book of Malachi was talking about. They're bringing lambs to the altar of the Most High, a broken foot, blind, crippled, dumb. You understand? Broken foot and all that kind of. The Most High said, a perfect sacrifice, man. Israel hard. We break it. We don't want to do nothing right. Because we're caught up in the lust of our flesh. Alright? Understand that situation, man. We got to go according. This is the blueprint of how the lamb is truly supposed to be. Okay? Understand that, Israel. The blueprint. Okay? It's not hard. Like I said, it's not hard because you make it hard for yourself. Alright? That's the perfect blueprint of how the Most High, by Hashem Mashiach Yahawah, want the lamb to be. Without no blemish. Without spot, without wrinkle, without nothing. Perfect. That's why you keep that lamb up for 10, start from the 10th day of the month. Okay? To properly follow to make sure that this lamb is properly sacrificed, not abused in any way, but properly prepared. Okay? Prepared, actually. Read on.
Alright, so again, verse 5. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats.
Out from the sheep or from the goats. Remember, we talking about a herd of animals here. The sheep, you can be mixed in with a goat. And if you want to get on another level, Most High's going to, the word of the Most High is going to separate the sheep from the goats. Just like we mixed in this crazy world. You got the sheep amongst the goats. The ones who strive for righteousness and the ones who strive for wickedness. The Most High will separate all that. The word of the Most High. You can't hide from him when you think you're going to hide. This ain't no boogeyman where you get, as when you was a child trying to hide under the sheet. You can't hide nowhere. Not even within your mind. You know your thoughts. Alright, but let's get back to the scriptures. Read on.
Alright. Verse 6. And ye shall keep it up unto the 14th day of the same month. Of the same month. You're supposed to get a lamb on the 10th day, before the Passover. Okay? You're supposed to keep them lamb. Make sure it's properly prepared. All the way until what day? 14th.
14th day of Abib. Make sure this lamb is properly ready. Okay? Understand that. Remember, this is a representation of Hamashiach Yahawah. Read on.
Okay. It says, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
We posted the whole congregation, men, women, children, all that. Supposed to be together. Okay? Over in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
In Jerusalem, where the Most High has his name. Keeping these lambs up. Keeping these lambs, getting these lambs, purchasing the lambs. That's why it says, don't go before the AHDAWAN empty, because we got to get the lambs. We got to prepare for the Passover. Okay? And the rest of the feasts. Okay? But this specifically talking about the Passover here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Gotta purchase the lamb on the 10th day. Okay? Purchase lambs, I should say, plural with an S. Okay? Keep these lambs up. Purchase the lambs on the 10th day and keep them all the way up until the 14th day. At even, which is the Passover. To make sure no bones are broken, none of that. Make sure it's perfect. A whole lamb, not just a thigh and a leg, or cut up in pieces. It don't work that way. That means it's unperfect. You have broken a bone, you have broken the laws of the Most High. Let's get it straight, Israel. Read on.
Alright. And it says, verse 6. The whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
Come. What? In a what?
And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
The whole congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening, which means we gotta kill these lambs in the evening. Okay? Time to split the lamb's throats. Time to do it perfect. Alright, read on.
It says, verse 7. And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper doorposts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it.
Which means that, remember, the upper doorpost and side doorpost is basically representing the blood of the lamb, which was a perfect lamb. So when death had came in through, remember they was in the land of Goshen at the time. Okay, when the land came, when the word of Yahawah sent the angel of death, which is the destroyer, through the land of Goshen, that wicked angel, the angel of death, seen the blood on the upper post of the door and both sides of the door of every Israelite house, the destroyer will pass over every door that was marked with the blood and killing every firstborn of the Egyptians. Okay? Only if they had their blood covering them. And remember, this is our house. It says, what? Know ye not that you are the temple of the Most High in the book of Corinthians? That's why your house has to be kept in order. Spiritual house and physical house. Okay? Because in order to go through a door, that means you have to enter. Understand that? And the blood must be covered over your life in order to be protected from the Most High wrath and destruction that's going to come upon this world. By Hamashiach Yahawah blood, for what he did for us on the cross, which was a tree, which is a stake. Read on.
Verse 7. No, I gotta write verse 7. Verse 8. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread.
Roast with fire and unleavened bread. Okay? Eat the flesh in that night. Roast. Roast it. The lamb is not supposed to be cooked any other way. It's only supposed to be roast. No more, no less. The whole lamb. That is. Read on.
It says, Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water.
Oh.
I'm sorry, baby.
Read on.
I forgot this last part of verse 8.
Okay, read that part of verse 8. It's
Okay.
alright. Read
so
on.
it says, and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it.
Right. And with bitter herbs you shall eat it. Gotta be bitter herbs. So let's see. You got the lamb, a perfect lamb, okay? And you got bitter herbs, right? Okay, we shall eat it. What else supposed to be in that joint?
So it was with fire and with unleavened bread.
And with unleavened bread, right? So you got lamb, bitter herbs, and unleavened bread for this feast of the Passover. Okay, read on.
Okay. Verse 9. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water.
There go you people talking about, I like my food medium rare. You going off. Alright, you're not supposed to go down like that. Get your mind right. Read on.
Okay, it says, but roast with fire his head with his legs, and with the purtenance thereof.
The whole lamb. Not thigh, knee, shoulder, feet, hoof, ribs, lamb ribs. Come on, people. I'm guilty of that too, because I've been doing it too. Alright? And I don't even like meat.